Welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. Take 2 bottles into the shower? Not anymore. I just wash my hair and go. What's going on today? Right, today's video, we aim to answer the long, age-old question of what is the most durable kind of retail product that you can go and buy and slap on your car and it lasts for ages. Quick camera shot for car, add context. Now, you may recognise these products here. We have the legendary Soft 99 Fusso Coat, the old version, okay, that you can't currently get in the UK or Europe, but you can get, I think, in other parts of the world to do with regulations and stuff, I imagine. So I've got a couple of tins of the old one that, you know, claims 12 months durability and actually gets close to it. I've seen it like do 8 months many years ago on my van. So it's pretty cool stuff. Now, the next product, it's like a wax in a tin, okay? Some people are going to scream sealant, we've covered that. Now, the next product is the old Ice Seal and Shine that I think you could only get in America. So I sent Turtle Wax an email, and I don't know all about the history of all these products, but I just said, can you give me your, you know, the old product that had really good durability that everyone was talking about. And they had a couple of bottles of it. It's got a new formula now, but this is the old one. So I don't know all the complexities around the new one, but I just know this was the one that lasts forever, okay? And it's relatively cheap and all that sort of stuff. And you just spray it on your car, buff it out. Obviously, like all products, you get the most out of it if you decontaminate, polish, degrease, etc. Okay, but it's a bit of a monster for a little spray and shine type product. Next up, we have Gyeon Can Coat. But John, that's a ceramic coating. You're cheating. I don't give a... This is like a sort of lightweight ceramic that is really kind of user-friendly, easy to buff, and not as high solids as a full Gyeon, you know, ceramic that will do multiple years, but it claims 12 months. And this is the new EVO version. I think it's a real stonker in terms of durability. I know it beads like crazy. It's really nice to work with as well. And it is mega cheap. Half the problem is they give you so much, it's really hard to use it all. If you're just using it on your own cards, you almost need like a 50ml bottle of it. So that you know, because this is still ceramic-y and you get like crystallization and stuff. So you get too much with that product. Not that I'm complaining. And the next one is the recently discovered Jesscar Ultralock Plus, which is a polymer sealant with ceramic infused stuff. It just seems to last forever. And I think it's predominantly an American product as well. Now, at the moment, that product is curing. I've got to give it half an hour. That product is curing. I've got to give it half an hour. That's been sprayed onto the panel, spread over, and then buff clean according to the instructions. This has been spread onto the panel, just left to dwell for a moment, and then buffed according to the instructions. I'll buff these two in half an hour. Then I'll leave the panel well alone for probably 48 hours. Gyeon states don't wash it for 24. It achieves full cure in 24. I'll then come back and I'll show you the beadage of the 4 products because I'm just interested to see it. I suspect Cancoat and Fusso are going to be the bead monsters. I don't know about that. And that's reasonably hydrophobic, but I'm not too interested in hydrophobic. I'm interested in durability. And I think regardless of which one lasts the longest, really 4 great products here. I mean, if that can keep up in terms of durability and it's just like a watery one that you spray on and it can keep up with Fuso and this, that'd be incredible. I don't think it would. My gut feeling is that Cancoat is going to probably last the longest because it's like a lightweight ceramic kind of. And then it will probably be the old Fuso. And then between both of these, I don't know. I'd probably put my money on that one from what I've seen. But yeah, 4 incredible products. Is there anything else that we could have put in this lineup? Well, probably other lightweight ceramics, but beyond that, there's nothing I know that beats this one. So I think these are the 4 that I'm interested in. So I'll cut the video there. Next time you see me, I'll probably be wearing some different outfit because it'll be another day, or maybe I won't. And we'll be beadage testing, and then I'll go over to durability testing. I don't know whether to not just leave it out for months and wash it and try and simulate a proper durability test, or just hit it with APC and see which one stands the longest. I'll probably do the APC hit, or a bit of both. Anyway, over and out. Guten Tag, it's day 2. The products have all had 24 hours to cure. Now, but just before I show you the water behaviour, I just want to say the slickness. That is the slickest, then that, and then I can't tell the difference between these 2. Don't worry about the smudge lines around the outside. That's where you get tape and you can't buff it properly. You can also see the darkening on the panel. I would say that the 2 middle ones have had, I mean, the turtle wax really darkens out the panel as well, which is great for a water-based product. Really interesting. Now let's have a look at the water behaviour. Let's chuck that in there. I got a new hose lock, a metal one, and the plastic ones keep breaking. So let's go to mist. Let's have a look at the mist. Mist is no good. They're all going to be. Let's just go to something a bit thicker. So I can see, it's interesting actually. I can't really tell with this angle. Hold on. Shower. Yeah, that's the best. It's really interesting. So the Jesscar, not mega rapid. That's not as rapid as I'd expected actually. I don't know about that. I thought the Cancoat would be really rapid. Turtle wax is pretty rapid. Yeah, not getting any of that sticking. And that's definitely the most hydrophobic. Probably no surprises there really. Get a bit of trailing there, but more trailing there. Similar sort of trailing on these 2. Yeah, very similar. So these 2 are kind of like reasonably hydrophobic. That one's very hydrophobic, and that one's hydrophobic-tastic. It's ridiculous. So if you're interested in beading out of these 3 products, definitely the Fusso. If you're interested in slickness, then it's definitely the Jesscar. Now I'm going to put some chemicals down on these and see if I can degrade them. I'm just going to use Surfex HD at around 10% and lay it out over the panel. So I'll cut, and you know what I do. I spray it onto the brush, I spray it onto the panel, I circle it all over, then I'll leave it there. I've got a bit of sun cover here, it's shady. I'll keep it wetted and I'll leave it on for an hour, and we'll come back and see which ones have degraded the most. Okay guys, we're back. It's been more than an hour. I've been juggling a few proverbial balls. Not those type of balls. Okay, let's see which one's going. Jesus. It's impressive actually. Let's just wipe the panel down. Let's just use this one. Let's give it a flip. What we've done here would strip most normal products. They'd be, you know, like an hour or even an hour and a half. I've kept re-wetting it when it dried. Just that APC, strong alkaline, sitting there for an hour and a half tends to strip off most things or really rapidly degrade them. So let's just have a look. So that Ultralock is still going really strong. The Cancoat's still going really strong. The Seal and Shine is still going strong. The Fusso's definitely taken a hit. taking a hit, which surprised me because I thought, let's just put this up right. That would have been my favourite really, or probably Cancoat would have been my favourite. We haven't stripped the Fusso, but that's definitely degraded the most. That is ridiculous. You can see a bit more pooling on the Cancoat. That is ridiculous. For just like a cheap thing you spray on. The Cancoat's probably degraded a little bit more than the Jesscar Ultralock. So, after round one of about an hour and a half, we're going to keep going till they're gone. Like, I'm going to do this again tomorrow. Seal and Shine is in the lead, but sometimes we can see them come back. So maybe what we've degraded Fusso, but maybe it can keep that level going. But the Seal and Shine just looks totally unaffected, which for a water-based, spray it on, buff it immediately, is just absolutely ridiculous. Like, it's just ridiculous. It must be absolutely loaded to the hilt with some magic turtle juice. And just put the old turtles in the grinder, crush them out, and get some secret magical juice that they put in this. It's got the shell of the turtle in it. But early days yet, guys, so that's day one. Interesting. Okay, guys, it's bright and early. We're doing wave 2. It's been on about an hour. I've just re-wetted it because it does still dry. So let's flush this off. So it's all flat, we've still got surfactant there. Turtle wax looks like it's clearing the standing water better. But let's... This second hit's really hurt them, I think. Let's buff it down and get a bit of an angle going. Oh, what was that? Oh, my sweeties. Just buff any surfactant off there. You can still see the darkening effect, so these products must still be on there. You can see, like, where there's no product, you don't get this line. Hold on, let's pick this sweet tip. Oh no, it's got some bits on it. I'm not proud. That'll be good for later on. Right, let's put an angle on this. That's definitely still there. But it's pretty slow now, isn't it? It's taken a hit. The Cancoat's still there as well, but both of these really lost a lot of their hydrophobicity. That's quicker, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely still faster. And the Fusso's taken a big whack. But it's still... You might say that Fusso's gone. So it's probably had 2.5 hours of APC high alkaline sitting on it. I think that Fusso, in terms of hydrophobicity, trying to see the neutral spots where the tape line is, which is there. Yeah, so it's behaving like there's no hydrophobicity. So we'll declare the Fusso gone and we'll put on another round, because these are well, they're still working, and that's the best one, but we'll do a third round. Let's go. We'll do it now. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been well over an hour again. Let's bust out the hose lock. Rinse this off. It's quite dry actually. Let's get a bit more pressure going. Yeah, that's better. Good, this gun. it doesn't break. Let's get all those suds off. You can see already with a flat panel. The seal and shine is looking like it's held up the best. Let's dry her off with our Supersaurus drying towel, available from Minter Detailing, link in the description. Just sweep up anything on there. Just done a video on this new towel as well, it's pretty cool. Right, let's put this at an angle, because the angles are important. And let's go with that one. They are definitely still going. They're still there. They're all still there, but you can see now, that's quite incredible actually, that I think, I'll put that right in the middle, I think the Jesscar's held up a bit better than the, there's not much in it, is there really? They're all pooling down that middle channel. Let's just wait for that to pull off. Come on. Just want to try and work out which one. Actually, no, it's probably the Cancoat, isn't it? So let's have a look at that. Well, there's very little in that. But yeah, I think the Cancoat is edging it. It's impossible to say, really, isn't it? You can be the judge. But yeah, the Cancoat is edging it. But the seal and shine is the one that's showing the strongest durability. If I soak that out, very close, these two. Very close. I'm going to call those a draw. So, the durability test with over 3.5 hours of strong alkaline. That one's first, seal and shine from Turtle Wax. These two are next. There's kind of like a draw, I can't tell the difference, and that one went the quickest. So let's just go in here and finish off this video. Let's clear this off. Clear these out of the way. I'm just doing another, going to be doing a video on some soft 99 stuff. I might bust out the CGI. You can tell it's a sponsored video if there's CGI in it and I have a shave. I just want to line these up according to their costs and just quickly talk about them. Right, so the first thing to take away from this video is these are probably the 4 most potent protection products within that 1 year range. To go beyond a year, you've really got to go with a full-blown ceramic coating. And I think these 4 products are absolutely outstanding. We already know about the Fusso. That was my favourite, but it seems that that alkaline thing has affected it the most over 3.5 hours. Now, normally, if you take a decent paste wax, this is kind of like a decent paste wax, the Auto Glim Ultra High Definition Wax, really nice, high quality wax, hydrophobic. It can take about 25 passes of detergent. I think these could probably take maybe 50, if I was doing on and off. So this is a product that you should always have in your arsenal. If you can't get the old one, then the new one, the European one, it contains a little bit more oil. They've taken out some of the ingredients that they're not allowed to have in the EU. So it doesn't quite last as long, but you're probably not going to notice the difference. And it is the most hydrophobic. It's nice and slick. And you can do your car, you can do about 20 cars with that if you use it carefully, 200 grams. And it costs around 31 quid. Top class product, but the least durable under chemical load in this particular test. Now let's move over to these two. Gyeon Can Coat EVO is a fantastic product. Now with ceramic coatings, I don't tend to use them because I like to get through winter, and then in summer I'm going to be polishing my car. Polishing his car again. and sort of like play around with different products and like always, you know, buffing on the car and stuff like that. So I like to go for products which protect the car for maybe 6 to 12 months and get you through the winter. This will do that. The cool thing about Cancoat is if you do apply it and have any smudges, it just buffs clean back to the panel with a fine polish and a soft pad, and you could just, so you haven't really got to worry about high spots, you know. It's not, they've got, Gyeon have got proper professional grade ones with mega high solids in that if you misapply, you know, you're going to need to really go at it to get it off. But this stuff comes off really easy. So it's a great lightweight coating. And I'll always have a bottle of that. And I mentioned earlier on, you get a ton of it. And it's probably good for about 2 or 3 years, I reckon. So you can get through it. But I'd love to see a 100ml bottle for sort of half the price of the 200ml. Because I think that's like literally enough. You don't often hear me saying, giving us too much. Now this stuff here is one of my favourite baseline sealants that I've seen. It is really durable. It's not like as hydrophobic as these on application, but it still beads nice. But what I really like about it is it's silky smooth. It's so nice to buff, and you can put it on by machine and get it on your car quite quickly and really get it all over the car. So I love that. That's a top class product, that is. But I suppose the winner of this test is this ice seal and shine. Now the question I have is, it looks different to the one that you buy in the UK that doesn't have this green turtle on it and has like a red label. So maybe they're using different turtles, crushing different turtles in the formulation. So my thing is, I mean, whatever turtles, you know, they're crushing into this, whatever this version of this product is, I want this one. I will get the UK one and do like a 50-50 comparison to see if there's any major differences with the one that you can buy in Halfords that used to be called Sealant Hydrophobic Wax, but I think is now called Seal and Shine, but doesn't have the green turtle on it. So Turtle Wax, if you're watching, this stuff is pretty formidable for a product that doesn't require any curing, that you just spray on the panel and just instantly buff out like a detail spray. I don't find this hard to use. I don't find it streaky. Usually when you get products that give you lots of durability, there's like some sort of trade-off that you've got to be really careful with the application. Now, if you go and you've got some old minging car that's covered in contamination and swirls, and you wash it and then you spray this on outside in the summer, is it all going to smear up and go horrible? I don't know. But, you know, with detailing, it's not always about the products. It's sometimes about the prep. And I always find if you've got a car covered in contamination, you clay bar that car down, you get a machine polish on it, and you get that paintwork nice and glossy and smooth, and then you degrease, and then you put the products on properly. I've yet to really find products that I can't apply, and I'm an idiot. So if I can get them on properly, I think you should be able to. If it's going horribly wrong, then you're probably doing something wrong. This seems really, really easy to use to me. So what a product. It's crazy that a water-based kind of spray and wipe product has that sort of level of chemical resistance. It's just crazy. It must be absolutely loaded in whatever the active ingredients are. And it's not just wax. It's probably got siloxanes in there and stuff like that, which bond to the paintwork. And it's probably loaded. So Seal and Shine, the American ice version that I'm not sure you can get, that is our winner. It is quite a strange comparison, this, because you'll all want to get these products, and this is hard to get in the UK. I got it on Amazon. Oh, so we've got the prices up here. 31 quid for 200 grams, 17 quid for 473ml, 33 quid for 200ml. About 30 quid I paid for it. I think it might have even come over from an American seller on Amazon for 236ml, or 8 fluid jibber jabbers. But that will last you quite a long time. So I'm seeing if Imran can get this on stock. The old Fusso wax, now that the UK isn't a member of the EU, it might be possible to get this back in the UK. I pinged Soft 99 an email about that, and they're going to get back to me. So who knows? We might be able to get the old Fusso in the UK again. We might not. If not, just use that new one. Yeah, and the Cancoat I'll always have. So you've got 4 stonking products there. Do you think, or have you seen any products like this that you can just go and buy and slap on your car that you think would outlast these? If so, let me know. But I've sort of used hundreds of sealants and waxes and stuff like that, and in previous tests, these are all top winners. That's won like a battle of the big hitters before, I think. That one was the most durable in my liquid paintwork sealant. This stuff, it just depends on the amount of solids. So there are sort of higher grade ceramics with more solids that will beat this. Obviously, it's like the entry level, but very good. So there we go, guys. The most durable was the Underdog. So hate it or love it, the Underdog's on top, and it's going to shine until you stop. Something like that. So yeah, incredible. The Underdog won. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to this forensics detailing channel. And this is probably a long video. Bye for now, as they all are.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I?